back to own in Washington, or y'all think they draft a star?
I'm still I'm still thinking Bill gets the best opportunity at the quality touches out the gate, and hopefully he runs with it. He's RB1. He's earned it. I'm assuming that's what the organization feels too, and then everybody else behind him, they can work into a role. It's a crowded backfield. Unfortunately, I thought kind of highly of Bill going into probably like 4 weeks ago. In particular, it was like a slam dunk. Like, hey, he's got a nice, almost workhorse load. Pause, and then now it's like, damn, lots of talented running backs on the depth chart. He's gonna have to outplay them to maintain his RB1. So I'll bank on that. I think he does it. I think he's gonna maintain the RB1 role throughout the season. Maybe he has to be the 1A or of a 1A 1B situation. That's that's um, that's not my like, I guess, my ceiling though. I think his ceiling is still like 60-40 split with 40 being distributed to the other three now.
My thing is that it's kind of like how Dallas approached the situation at that position going into last year. You brought in Javonte on a 1-year deal. You brought in Miles Sanders, bless you, on a 1-year deal, and then you draft Jaden Blue. So going to bring this back to Washington, you bring in Jerome Ford and Rachaad White. And then last year, they brought in Austin Eckler for a specific role to go with JCM and C-Rod. C-Rod is up out of here. He in Jacksonville right now. So my thing is, them two running backs that they brought in, they play a specific role. And Jerome Ford and Rachaad White can do probably, like, they got the same type of style of play, like 100%. Because JCM, we really didn't see him in the pass catching role 100%. And then also just to double back on what we've seen already in 2026 out of Washington, we really ain't seen nothing 100%. So in my opinion, all three running backs is going to have a role in this system. I don't know exactly which one I want to just target. It'd probably be, and all three of them are going to be cheap, 100%. And then, we still got the draft, but in my opinion, I don't think they target nobody in the draft unless it's in the later rounds, just based on, Rachaad White didn't get too much of a big contract, and Jerome Ford didn't get too much of a big contract, and JCM, I want to say, is a late round draft pick last year. So they're attacking the position with minimal cap space and minimal investment into that position to be able to build their team out. So in that case, like I said, what we seen from them last year, even though they had an in and out in their quarterback room with Mariota and JD5, they still not going to be contending like that in the motherfucking East, let alone in the NFC, unless they go on a great run and whatnot. So I think they're going to be down in a lot of games, and the PPR back is the one that's going to have to answer your question, Emil, 100%.
Yeah. Like, there's a legit world where Jerome, like, where Rachaad White, he's going to go there, be that pass-catching guy, third down guy, he could pass pro, and then Jerome Ford could legit, like, hurt the cross key mares all the way, because he has been shown to be decent on the ground. Like, he's very explosive too. Like, Jerome Ford has he has a handful of 60-yard house calls in his career, which is like, it's not an easy thing to do that. You know what I mean? To have a few, like, in a year too. I think actually he has like 3 in the last 3 seasons. But 2 of them came 3 years ago.
And you know what? I kept remembering what you kept saying last year too, though, Bogey. Is like when JD5, those 2 times after he got hurt, a couple of times, and he came back into the lineup. This helps JCM because the threat of the RPO 100%. So if we get a healthy JD5, JCM, aka the bill collector, first and second down, That's his downs. Them is his downs 100%. If we get a healthy JD5, just based on the threat, you know what I mean? 100%. And we've seen JCM get busy last year 100%. So JCM got value 100%. You know what I mean? So, I mean, just with JD5 being healthy, they are a 500 team. You know what I mean? So they will be in games. I don't think that they're gonna just completely be getting blown out and shit like how they looked shit show last year. You know what I mean? But still, are they gonna be able to contend? Because you still got the Eagles, Dallas looking a little bit better, and motherfucking the Giants is a little bit better. On top of everybody else in the NFC getting better. You know what I mean? So are they gonna be able to, put points up, be able to get off the field with their defense, which they didn't got? They was old ass defense last year. But B-Wags ain't there no more. They shit. I can't even tell you what they got. They got my boy Quan Martin on defense. You know what I mean? That's one of my IDP darlings. But what I'm trying to say is, y'all, they ain't made a whole lot of improvements. So I really don't expect them to be too much involved in being a 7 seed, at least a 7 seed. So that means that PPR backs is going to come in handy if they can't get their shit together and be able to contend in the NFC.
Yeah, I think they might draft like a minimum one receiver up high, right? I don't think they're going to take 2 up high, but I think they're going to take multiple receivers in this draft, and at least one of them's up high.
So you think in the top 10, if one of them receivers fall like what's his name, Lemon and Tate, if one of them is there at 7?
Because at first in free agency, they're not doing nothing. And it made me think, oh, okay, they're just waiting for an Ayuk. But like, what if that doesn't ever happen? They're just going to go ahead and draft.
No, it's going to happen. Ayuk is going to come available. What they saying is they can even wait till June to hold on to Brett Paul.
So say like, okay, like they have to wait till June. I still think they'll draft somebody like a youngster.
No, for sure. And then remember, they drafted Jalen Lane last year, which we really didn't get a chance to see. They ain't did nothing with T-Mac yet, 100%. So it might be he still might be on the roster, 100%. You know what I mean? So
we looked it up. He actually, I forgot they extended him before last year.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
So T-Mac is his contract
he's
is
there this year. He's safe for
it
this
puts him
year,
there this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see there it is there. Oh my mama. So yeah, you can go ahead and get one of them boys in the later rounds. Say like S. Stylen. If S. Stylen fall to them, they taking him. They need, just look at who their coach is. It's DQ. 100%. S. Stylen. What's the other one name from Ohio State? The other linebacker. That motherfucker might fall to them.
Oh, the linebacker.
100%.
Grant? No, Grant.
David Bailey, Texas Tech. He might fall to them. You know what I mean? Rumored is that Tennessee not gonna let Jay Love slide past 4, and we've been all locking in a defensive player for Salah 100%.
No,
go ahead, Lee. Talk your shit, dog.
As for the Titans now,
Adam take him to the streets.
The Jeremiah Love starts at 5 to 9 now. Titans are going to go with a defensive player now.
The best defensive player. Well, fuck it. Let's go ahead. Like Bogey said, let's go ahead. What you want to start off with, Lee? What drop?
Let's just go with I have some league business.
You want to go to the league business first?
Yeah.
I got you, big bro.
Good morning.
My bad for cutting you off, big bro.
Happy Friday, happy spring, oh God, we're just about a little over a month till the NFL freaking draft. Let's go.
Come on now.
Let's go. Yeah. So, the Seahawks are going to open the 2020 season on a Wednesday night, September 9th on NBC.
Oh, shit.
Sir. And then the following night.
NBC bought that game.
And then the following night, the 49er faithful in the house is going to celebrate an Australia down under pause.
Hey, Bogey.
Yeah.
We got to find a way to get to Australia after the draft, big bro.
No, dog, how are we going to get there? You know what? I'll go back to, well, because here's the thing too. Is like they're not exactly welcoming. Like, you know, if they find any kind of blemishes on a rap sheet, they don't want to let nobody in, man.
I got cousins in New South Wales.
Hey, well, we was covering Australia on the bluff.
If you want, I'll see if I can get my cousin to come on the pod that night. He lives in New South Wales, Australia. He's got an Australian accent.
Is he a football fan?
Oh, he's a football and a soccer fan.
Oh, shit.
You mean he's the ultimate football fan?
Yeah, well, yeah, he enjoys that kind of shit. I'll try and tap in with him. Yeah. See if I can get him to come on, talk his Australian accent. Well.
Hey, Bogey, how you feel about that? So, what you say, Lee? It's on.
Okay, I'll run that by you. Okay, so in Melbourne, it's September 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern time, their time, but it's going to be September 11th for us when the game is on TV.
So it'll be the 10th daytime and the 11th part time.
Night game.
Yeah.
In the night game. Oh, my mouth.
The night game in Australia that happens Wednesday night, Australia. Wait, no. How many?
It's Wednesday, Australia time, Thursday for us.
Thursday for America.
10 p.m. or 10 a.m. is the game?
I think it's 8 p.m.
If it's Thursday, it's going to be a night game for us.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's 30. Okay, because I'm trying to think they're like what, 15 hours ahead of us, or is it 20?
I think we said 15 or 16, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
mouth.
just trying to do some math
But
here.
see, but that's the thing though. So it'll be a Wednesday game for them. But see, that's a whole day of travel. So after the game on Wednesday, that'll be fucking late night or going into Thursday morning.
You're going back into time, theoretically, if they fly back the next day. So then, you know what I'm saying, they would get there like, fucking late Thursday night or something like that.
Y'all might get like the Chargers have, is get the Monday night game the next week. So
that's exactly where I was trying to get to, Lee. Is it gonna be a Sunday game, the following game, or is it gonna, to get him motherfucking some time to recover?
You'll probably get the Monday game like the Chargers got the next week.
That's a whole day of travel though, bro. 100%. That shit is fucking ridiculous, dog.
Yeah. And like I remember saying this.
Bill, you ain't no good. Them is facts.
When they announced that there was going to be an Australia game, I said it would either be on the Black Friday, it would either be that first Friday game, or it would be, but they announced it the Niners Rams. So it was like, okay, it's not going to be the Seahawks on the opener, but look at that. They put the Seahawks on the Wednesday night now because in order to fit for Australia, the Australia time and for the players, this is the best scenario. That is the first game for the Niners and the Rams, being that it's in Australia, because we could be there like a week prior in Australia. You know what I mean?
Get used to the time, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And then, it's probably going to be a bitch, the readjustment, but at least they have, a short, it's like a mini bye week already.
Yeah, you definitely, because you do after the third preseason game, it's 2 weeks or a week and a half before the season usually starts, right? So you can get over there early to be able to get yourself, lightweight adjusted, to be able to cut down on the travel time as well. Because usually, like when they do the London and all that shit over there, some teams, they'll leave that Friday before that Sunday. You feel me? Yep. And that's still like, depending on where you coming from, pause. If you coming from the West Coast going east that way,
long travel.
Where the East Coast is going across the pond, that's the 6-hour flight, 5-hour flight. Now, if you from the West Coast, west to east is a 5-hour flight. Now you talking about going across the pond.
It's a 24-hour flight.
Come on now, cold world, bro.
No, not across the pond, Lee. You mean?
No, I'm talking Australia.
Hemisphere.
Yeah, When you go, so from my understanding, so like my dad went to China like in the mid 2000s, right?
Yeah.
From my understanding, you don't fly across the Pacific when you're going that way. You got to fly across the East Coast. You don't fly across the Pacific in order to get that way. You don't do that, from my understanding.
I had to take
haven't been there before.
I had to take I had to fly into. I was talking about. This is when when I went to Australia for the first time. It was for the Olympics. When my cousin was there, because like my dad's had 8 sisters and 8 brothers, and all his
And where you
sisters
fly
were
out
there.
of?
I flew into Seattle, right, and then Seattle to Australia.
Oh,
I flew
so you
from
do.
Boston.
So you went over the. So you went over the
Boston
Pacific.
Boston to Seattle, and Seattle to Australia.
Oh, you went over the Pacific. So that just canceled out what the fuck I just said on my mama.
Now
That's
it could have
federal,
changed
though,
now,
bro.
but that's how I did it back in the day.
Yeah, that's federal.
But it was a long ass flight.
Yeah. So you had to go all the way from the east to the west,
and then
Boston to Seattle, and then all the way to Australia, and then from Washington to from Washington to fucking Australia. How long was that?
It was about a 24-hour flight.
Total.
My whole journey was a 24-hour flight.
Oh yeah, okay. So
My
that
whole
means
journey
that
from Boston, because the flight from East Coast to West Coast, and then Australia. It was a day trip.
And you had that's including your layovers and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my mama.
Exactly.
Yeah, wow.
It's a trip.
Yeah, because you know the homie that's in our league in the ALB, Brad covers the game. He works for the Rams. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So Brad might, we trying to see because we might have to put. So our second draft city is Seattle, just based on if Brad got to go. You know what I mean? Because he got to cover the game. Oh my mama.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, JD, right. I'm gonna need the rumor drop.
I got you, big bro.
Thank you.
And Bogey, you on the clock, last pick.
Oh yeah, let me go.
Shout out to Johnny. You said what drop, big bro?
Rumor. Well, the A.J. Brown prefers a trade from the Eagles, but it's going to be a post-June. But also, they already have a trade as a handshake that for the Patriots and the Eagles already, but it won't happen until June 2nd. There's already a thing in place, a handshake of a deal.
Wow.
No specifics come out just yet, but they said they already have a handshake deal that it's going to happen in June. So it should be June 2nd.
So what do you think the compensation is?
From last I heard, it was a first and a third.
So it's 2027 picks.
Exactly.
I wonder if they can, see if there's any players because, like, I understand they just signed Hollywood yesterday or a couple of days ago, whatever the fuck it was.
2 days ago.
And then, Devontae Smith, say what you want to say. You had swole Batman. You had skinny Batman, 100%. And Devontae Smith, in his own right, that motherfucker is a top-tier wide receiver in this league, right? But for my opinion, A.J. Brown as well is in all of our opinions, you know what I mean, that A.J. Brown is a top wide receiver in this league as well. So why are you giving bruh up? You know what I mean? Let us know what the real backstory is because if y'all trying to compete, you don't give up an all-pro wide receiver, especially for only picks the fucking following year, dog, 100%. And I understand why. I understand because you said it on the Tuesday show is that if they wait till June,
it goes from 46 million right now in dead money to June 1st. It goes to 16 million.
Yeah, I understand why they waiting, but just trading them for draft compensation and maybe not a player to help you still contend. Right now is kind of mind-boggling.
Well, that also could change until June of the compensation and player. We don't know. Now, 100%. As for the Rams, we talked about them wanting A.J. Brown. The Rams backed out of the A.J. Brown talks due to medical concerns of his knee. They had scans of his knee, and they did not like that. They felt the compensation they were giving up was too much and the concerns of his knee.
They was on that Baltimore Ravens shit. Cold world,
yeah,
bro.
Well, coming out of Seattle is the Seahawks millionaire tax, which is 9.9% over $1 million, may impact free agency from players signing because now their new 9.9 tax over $1 million.
Is that that's like a state law or some
A
shit
state
like
law,
that?
yeah. That just that's just.
So if you're a millionaire in the state of Washington, you got to pay extra money.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's a cold world out here, man. That's all they know is a tax.
Tax 9.9 is the.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, big bro.
It's called the millionaire tax.
The millionaire tax in the state of Washington.
State of Washington. And the Dolphins have shut down trade inquiries for running back Devon Achane. He's not available.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. 100%. They got to pay
I
him.
bet you.
Go ahead. My bad.
I wouldn't doubt if a team came at Miami and said, "Here, we're going to throw all these picks at you." Miami would think about it, but they seem to they don't want to. They gave up Waddle, and they said they weren't going to give up Waddle. So who knows? Miami isn't a total rebuild, but I know they have 7 picks in the first few rounds. Man, if they
for sure. I want to say 7 picks in the
three
first
rounds. Miami could be in good shape.
No, for sure. Them is facts. They got to hit on them motherfucking picks. But 7 picks in the first top or in the top 100 players. Yeah,
and
they definitely can bang out some motherfucking starters in the.
I also read
draft.
that they've done so much with their cap. They're going to have close to $160 million in cap next year to spend.
Well, you still got so they're breaking Tua down into two
seasons. Yeah.
On my mama. So yeah. So 2027 will be the big year for them. Pause. Excuse me.
Yeah. So
after this year, fucking Achane is a unrestricted free agent. So there. See, that's the thing with Achane. Like, I don't understand why, bruh, is not on the block, just like how we just seen Waddle move, just because they haven't even said nothing about contract extension. See, he wasn't the first round pick, so he only had a 4-year deal. So this year, if you wait till the end of this year and that motherfucker goes nuclear, he's gonna get what he wants 100%, just based on these last 2 years of what he got production wise on wax in the NFL, 100%. So I don't understand why they not entertaining offers for him, whether it be picks, players, whatever the case may be. I know they in cap hell right now, but still, though, I don't understand. I mean, you can franchise tag him like how they just did, like Brees did, or the Jets did it with Brees, same type of shit, because Brown wasn't a first round pick. Oh my
exactly. Well, the Chargers are open to bringing back Keenan. I'm the old man Allen this season.
For how long?
I think it's 1 year. But then again, I stress that I want to see what the other cats have, like our what KLS. I want to see what Trey Harris. I mean, I've seen a lot of Chargers fans say, let's see what Trey Harris has. But Keenan, they're open. They said they're open to bringing Keenan back. So we shall see what happens on that.
Do you know if Keenan got any other offers from any other teams yet?
I haven't seen anything at all, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
My ears and my eyes have been glued, and I haven't seen a damn thing.
So I think I got 2 shares of him on my dynasty teams. Well, I've been debating on whether I want to drop him or not, but that motherfucker had a cool season last year.
Yeah. Well, coming out this morning, DeAndre Hopkins has been linked to the Houston Texans.
Oh, he going back home.
He's been linked. That's all it was. But
hey, they got 100 motherfucking wide receivers already over there.
They do. Now, I know we were talking about Washington earlier. The Commanders are still looking to add a strong complement to wide receiver Scary Terry McLaurin.
Hey, a.k.a. Brandon Ayuk.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what that is.
Yes, sir. Well, JD, I'm going to need you to hit the free agency signing drop. The signings or shout out to a man, Miles Peacock, and his Houston Texans. They signed guard Wyatt Teller for 2 years, $16 million, which is worth up to close to $23 million with incentives.
Let's go. Get your bag, young brother. 100%. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things that, you know, fantasy wise, we want the Texans to be able to still establish and build upon is that offensive line, because they got weapons everywhere on the offensive side. That defense is top 3 in the league, 100%. If we can get that offensive line to be able to protect CJ and be able to get Monty to be able to get 3, 4, 5 yards of carry 100%, and we can establish that motherfucking play action, all the weapons that they have from the outside to fucking Schultz and in the backfield, like, look, bro, this can be a 26 to 30 point offense, 100%, and shut shit down based on their defense, 100%. So we need the Texans to continue this Wyatt Teller. I forgot what other offensive lineman they brought in. They shipped out Titus, one of them boys, to fucking Cleveland and got some picks. So yeah, they're in damn good position. So shout out to the 713 and my dog Brandon, aka he's on fire. And matter of fact, we didn't play the commercial. Let's do 2 seconds real fastly and jump back into your shit because I didn't play the commercial, man.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem.
For the motherfucking show, man. That was bad producing ears. My bad, big bro.
It's all right. NeonPeacockMerch.com. Head on over. There's a sale going on. 40% off everything. $13.95 tees.
Talk that shit. 100%.
I believe it's on to the sale is on to the 26th, if I recall.
Yep. Oh my. No, the 20. I think the ticker say the 23rd. Starting Monday at 10 a.m. Central, customers can take advantage of the following deals of $13 classic and kids tees, $14 regular and fitted tees, $16 extra soft tees, zip up starting at $35 up to $35 and up to 40% off everything else. These savings will be valid until March 16th with an official extension pause to March 23rd at 5 p.m. Central Time. 100%, bro. Make sure you go slide over to neonpeacockmerch.com. If you fucking with the GWN movement, that's how you help support the fucking show, dog. By tuning in. 100%, man. Oh my mama. And we appreciate y'all for tuning the fuck in. Oh my mama.
13 seconds. That's funny.
Shout out to 13 seconds, man. What's up, big bro? Go ahead and read it, Lee.
Lee better get those hands ready. My shoulders need a rub down. Sorry, I'm all set there.
Pause.
My wife ain't gonna be happy about that. It's all good. 13 seconds. I'm good there, man. No, it's so for you. Well, let's see what. Okay, let me get back to those. The Saints signed running back Ty Chandler.
I
and another player I was hoping that was Raiders signed Spencer Burford from the 49ers, who I wanted to.
Oh, yeah, the OG, the offensive guard that you was asking about.
And then the Lions signed offensive linebacker DJ Woonham for 1 year, up to $6 million.
Oh, he come from the Panthers. Woonham.
Yes, sir.
I was floating around with Brad with IVP last year.
Yeah, and the Panthers also signed running back A.J. Dillon for a year. And the Colts signed wide receiver Nick Westbrook-Achane.
Who did the Colts?
The Colts, yeah.
Uh-oh.
That was a sneaky signing. Kind of liked it. I don't know. The Lions signed Greg Dortch for 1 year.
Greg Dortch, the torch. He's finally up out of Arizona, huh?
Yeah, and the Browns signed AJ Epinepsa, defensive end.
The defensive lineman. He was in Buffalo.
Yeah. And the Bears signed one of Bogey's favorite linebacker, Jack Sanborn.
Who did?
The Bears signed him.
Oh, he went back to Chicago. So he started in Chicago, was in Dallas last year, and now he's back in Chicago, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's big.
And the Eagles picked up Damian Pierce for a year.
DP.
Yep.
So no AJ Dillon no more. So you got Shipley, Tank Bigsby, and fucking who you just say that? What is his name?
Damian Pierce.
DP on my mama. Hey, Lee, your boy 13 seconds on one home right now with you, bruh. Tell that motherfucker, we are, our pronouns is he and Himothy.
Yeah, I'm all set there.
Lee, your pronouns is he, not him, Himothy. He/Himothy. That's your pronoun.
Himothy.
100%, man. Talk that shit, dog. My bad. Go ahead.
Chewing. Hey. All right. Hey. It's all good, man. Now the Packers re-signed edge Aaron Mosby for a vet minimum. Cornerback Kendall Veldor signed a 1-year deal with the Patriots. And Carson Wentz signed a 1-year deal with the Vikings.
I thought that motherfucker was going to the Jets.
Who the hell knows?
Oh, my mama.
Now
back with Minnesota. So you got JJ, Kryler, and Wentz, and then fucking Bromer.
But I didn't mean Bogey. I know that's one of the. I remember when I first started IDP, right? I should have rephrased this better, right? Bogey was teaching me like players to like, hey, these are some Planet players. This is back during COVID when I first started IDP, right? When Bogey first introduced me, and he said, Jack Sanborn's a name that you want to remember at times. So yeah, but that just came to my head, Bogey. I'm sorry for saying one of your favorites. I should have corrected it and said that it's a person that you introduced me to. And that was one of the first fantasy IDP names that I was mentioned to me, but back in the day, back 6 years ago. Well, also the Panthers, as I said, are trading for Andy Dalton to the Eagles, and the Colts
Eagles got Tanner McKee and the Red Rifle.
Now, also the Colts and the Eagles are monitoring a trade for edge Jonathan Grenard.
Yeah, he was rumored to be trying to get what we were rumored to be trading for as well. 100%, man. I want to say his contract is coming up as well. That's why he's on the block. Or he might have just matter of fact, let me pull this shit up. Everything. Is there anything out on what's the asking price for him, bro?
Because
if
Grenard, I think they're looking for picks. I think they're looking for picks if I recall.
Because I remember you saying on the Tuesday show that little brother Bosa restructured his shit.
It was 17.
You know what I mean?
17,
and it was rumored to be for to help bring Big Brother in, right?
Yep.
If they don't bring Big Brother in, because we need help at that position. Well, we need depth at that position, 100%. So with Renard being on the block, I'm thinking, bro, they still might be in play for him. But I haven't heard nothing about what the compensation is for bruh that Minnesota's asking about.
Trying
to pull his contract up.
Now there was one suspension. Saints defensive back Beanie Bishop got a 3-game suspension.
Oh wow.
So I don't know if it was PEDs or whatever. Now, as for contracts that were restructured,
hold on. I think we got a contract drop.
Yeah, we do.
Give me 2 seconds.
No problem.
want to say we do, bro.
Let's stick to that.
Oh no, is that league business or is that extent? Oh yeah, extensions and contracts. Here we go.
Now, as for wide receiver DJ Moore in Buffalo, they restructured his contract. They cleared $17.7 million in cap space for 2026. His cap hits for 2026 is $6.75 million. 2027 to 2029, it's 28.9, and 2030, it's only 4.4, and it's a void year.
And you said that's for DJ Moore?
That's for DJ Moore, yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, I love that, bro. Oh,
now, as for your 49ers,
hold on, real fast. Bogey said that's a completely fabricated story, robot. Oh, my mama. Jack Stamford. He was floating around. He was a
what up, Biggs?
I had a few shares of that motherfucker when he first came in. I ain't gonna lie, 100%. Yeah. But he ain't did shit. I thought he was gonna be something in Dallas last year, just based on that they didn't have nobody over there. And Overshown was coming off that injury, and we didn't see Overshown until about week 7, week 8, maybe. We didn't see Shamar James didn't do nothing. I just seen what's my boy name that's over there? Damn. He just signed somewhere else. Fuck, I can't think of the other linebacker's name that was over there. He just signed somewhere. So, you know what I mean? When they brought in the white boy, I was thinking that motherfucker might pop off, but he didn't do not a motherfucking thing. Oh, everything. Fact.
Now, as for your
hold on, one more thing, Lee. We got Bakes in the building. Shout out Bakes. So look, I gotta give you a little backstory, Lee. So look, last show, right? On Tuesday, I said the Ray Turds, right? And Bakes, I guess he wasn't there for the last show, right? So that motherfucker ended up watching it. And he was like, "Oh, this is how we getting down, JD. You talking about my team? I thought it was all good." So I told that motherfucker, I said, "Look, bruh, when you work with somebody for like 2 years straight for damn near every day, you know, some of y'all slayings and shit get the rubbing off on shit. Pause." So just that day, I was just in the moment, and you know that shit just blurted out, but the shit sounded so motherfucking funny though. Bakes, everything. That shit lightweight had me crying. So when I see you, respond to that shit, bro, that shit definitely it doubled back and had me crying on my mama. But, you know, hey, love affair is all love.
Hey, Bakes, I'm gonna tell you something. I did something in my podcast today, and I'm gonna address your Raiders, not as the Ray Turds, but I'll address them as the Ray Turds.
Hey, but look, bro. So every time I just hear the Raiders, because when I be in my wifey car, she got the satellite radio, so I listen just to the channel 88 NFL radio, right? And so when them motherfuckers be talking about the Raiders, or if I hear it on the motherfucking TV, if I'm watching whatever I'm watching, and they say the Raiders, the first thing that comes in my mind is the ears. And that motherfucker say Ray Turd, because I've never heard nobody say that shit, bruh. 100% in bruh. Bakes, really, bro. I didn't been in the Coliseum, bro. My cousin, where the jersey at? Right here.
Yeah.
Right here, bro. I've been in the Coliseum in the thick, really in the thick of the shit, bro. 100% and turned up. So, like I said, I ain't got no problems with the Raiders or nothing like that. Working with this motherfucker right here every day, and you know what I mean. It's like, bro, that's the first. Whatever somebody say the Raiders, bro, it's no lie, bro.
It's like saying Denver. It's the donkey's asses.
Cold world, bro. No, that I don't think about them when you say that. But for some reason about the Raiders, bro,
the Raiders right
here, it just fucking blows my mind, dog. 100%.
Well, maybe the Raiders might rate turds this year, might do something, and they might not be a pile of shit to me this year. They might do something, and I may say, "Hey, Bakes, they're not the Ray Turds. They might be the Raiders."
Oh shit! Hey, that shit is hilarious, bro.
Bakes, I love you like a brother, man.
Hey, Bakes, it was a Broncos fan on Stay Tuned Live, not this week, but last week. And that motherfucker came in firing. pew, 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 pew. And Lee didn't want to do. Hey, he just had his shield up, his motherfucking Power Ranger shield or whatever. Oh my mom, he was trying to just block that shit. He didn't. His AK-47 wasn't loaded that night. Oh my mother.
Hey, I went off though.
And now he got the alley-oop from a Kansas City fan to go on his show. Oh man, so hey, Lee got a lot of shit on his plate right now. With
I know. He's watching the show. I don't know his name, but man, he's like, I'd love you to come on. I go, well, if I'm going on your show, you're gonna be coming to my show for sure.
His name is A Chief Podcast. Shout out to A Chief Podcast on TikTok, man. I see the picture right now. Bruh, if you watching, we appreciate you for pulling up and watching, tapping in with our dog ears to the streets 100%. You know what I mean? Clip this so that way Lee can shoot this to A Chief Podcast and let him know that we gave him a shout out. And welcome to the community of Chief Podcast 100%, man.
Yeah, I welcome it. Because you know what? If I got invited, I'm not going to say, hey, there's no invitation on my end. Twice a year, I told them this morning, you're more than welcome. I said I looked at my list today. I said I'm missing Arizona, Buffalo, Miami, Seattle, and Tampa Bay, and I got all bases covered for next season.
Seattle, Arizona.
I'm missing Arizona, Buffalo, Miami, Seattle, and Tampa Bay, and I got all.
You can scratch Miami off. Emil is a Miami fan.
That's true. Yeah, it's true.
Shout out to my prime minister, man.
God rest one of my friends from Massachusetts.
Arizona,
right?
you said Arizona,
Buffalo, Miami,
Seattle,
Miami and Seattle and Tampa
Miami
Bay.
Off.
Now, God rest my
Miami
friends.
off. Hey, we got a Tampa Bay fan. So shout out to Buck Wild. He's part of Ignorant Thinkers podcast. My mama. Oh shit. You gotta play the Bucks this year?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you and Buck. Oh, hey, tag Philadelphia Den right now and say Philly Den in the chat. I need to get plugged in with Paul's with Buck the Buck Nasty or Buck Wild for the podcast.
Okay.
You tag Dennis right now, bro, or ask him whenever you get a chance. We do got a Buck fan that make content. He make it with Philly Den. On my mama.
Okay.
100%.
Okay,
and then you said the Seahawks. We got a Seahawk.
We got
Bogey got the alley-oop with Brody. His name is Bogey. What's our Seattle fan? Fuck, why I can't think of Lord Brody name right now. Fuck. Hey, Bogey said your team name is the Charturds. Damn, I can't think of Lord Bro. Smith, Steezy A. Smith. Steezy is he born and raised in Seattle. Oh my mama, he covers all of Seattle sports. Oh my mama. Okay. So all we need is a Buffalo and what else?
Miami. Well, I had a friend in Massachusetts.
Miami. You don't gotta say Miami. We got Miami.
Yeah, I know.
Great. We got Miami, Tampa, and Seattle out the way.
Yes, sir. He won't ever say. What's it? Bogey says he won't ever say anything to anyone's face, only when it's in the chat. Hey, Bogey, I'm opening my big fat mouth paws this year.
Nah, that hey, look, bruh. You already know when you go on your haterade hour.
Hey, my haterade hour is gonna get larger paws this year. What? Where's Kermit?
Hey, when the shots is being sent, you can't be ducking the shots.
No, I'm not gonna duck because you know what? You can only duck something for so long. I'm welcome. I watched back a lot of my shows. I did duck a lot last year. I ain't gonna lie. Watch back. Yes, I did. But you know what? I'm not here to duck. I'm here to take it because you know what? You can get
pause.
You also have to take it too. Hey, you gotta live in the powder
100%.
Hey, Peacock, powder blue haterade. But hey, I'm not gonna go there, Peacock.
And you see me, right? Look, and you see me when I get on this motherfucker, right? I'm fully unbiased at all. You know what I mean? Like my enemies in football is the Cowboys and the fucking Seahawks. 100%, right? You know, yeah, I throw them motherfuckers to Seahawks 100%. You know, that's a shot. You know what I mean? You know, they can get on this motherfucker and get to talking whatever the fuck they want to talk about. But yet, when it comes to the fantasy shit, bro, everything is out the window.
Oh, exactly.
100%, bro. I don't care about none of that. I don't have no bias. So from the Super Bowl, when the Super Bowl is done in the fat bitch scene, all the way to August, it's wartime. I can go at it with any motherfucking fan base there is. 100%. We can go banter for banter. And that's open all invitation smoke right now. But once the first game kick off in September, bro, all that shit is out the window. It's fantasy time. 100%.
Now, as for your 49ers, Trey Greenlaw, he did a 1-year, $6 million fully guaranteed, which is and he got 2.5 for a signing bonus.
Yeah, that's good. And that's 2 years removed from the Achilles injury. So last year he was still trying to, you know, get his feet wet, you know what I mean, coming off that injury pause 100%. Now here it is 2 years away from that injury. So yeah, hopefully bro ready to go. And then on top of just the young bulls that we have in the linebacker room that had played a major role last year, just based on that we was completely hurt at that position, Dre Greenlaw can, you know, not have to play as much, play in key situations, and also get the young bulls ready. So I love everything we've done in this all season so far.
Now, shout out to the Ginger Ninja Dennis. His Vikings are planning extensions for Brian O'Neill and Jordan Addison.
Cold world. And so Brian O'Neill just made my last video, my last solo video, 100%. I broke down the Minnesota. I broke down the Minnesota offensive line 100%. So shout out to Brian O'Neill. Shout out to Darrisaw. Shout out to Donovan Jackson. Shout out to Will Fries 100%. They have a high-powered offensive line and a lot of draft capital and a lot of cap-wise spent into the offensive line. And then
so this could be a big year for Jordan Addison if he wants to get that big money.
Come on now. He's a first-round pick. So, yeah, they're going to have to decide if they want to extend him pause or let him walk after this year.
Yeah. Now, as for the Buccaneers, offered Mike Evans more money than the 49ers, but he chose the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm glad you said that because shout out to the fucking shout out and my boy Lee. Oh, Lee, you're a cold motherfucker. And this is why I fuck with you too, bro, because you do not fuck with Acho at all, right?
With who? Ocho?
Acho.
I'm not a fan of his, man.
Trust me, I know. Ever since we've been working together, and I told you that when they was on TV, that was one of my favorite shows, right? So when you go on
he hates Justin Herbert.
So no, he don't hate Herbert. But look though, so you told me you watched their podcast, right?
Yeah, I watched Speak Easy, right?
Speak Easy, right. So if you go and Shady is locked in with Mike Evans, right?
Yeah.
Shady say, bro was done with what they was doing over there. So for you to say that Tampa offered bruh more money in a state where it ain't no federal tax, and that motherfucker chose to go from the East Coast to the West Coast for less money, like it shows what Shady said. Like, bro, that motherfucker wanted up out of there for some reason. 100%.
Yeah, he has been talking. He was talking a lot about Brock Purdy too.
What's the name of the motherfucking podcast again?
Speak Easy.
There you go. 100%.
Yeah. And I mean, and he did speak very highly of and I didn't tell you and Bogey that I was watching a podcast yesterday. George Kittle said this year he'll be playing quite a few games for the 49ers.
That motherfucker ain't coming back till November. I don't
know. The reason he said he tore his ACL, but where he tore it was
that motherfucker didn't have no ACL tear. That motherfucker had an Achilles.
And he said he tore it down the bottom. And he said if it was upper, it would have been a lot longer. But he tore it lower.
That motherfucker is old as me.
I know he is old. But he said he claims he'll be playing quite a few games this year.
Hey, Lee, he ain't 1888 old.
Hey, no one's me. I know that. That's not right. That's right.
Hey, bro, do you believe that right there? Do you think he plays? So when he says he plays a lot of games, do you think
I think he plays I think he plays like 4 or 5 tops. I don't see a lot of games. I see November for me, November, if anything happens like that. I don't see a lot of games. I see 4 or 5 tops.
And I think even though we signed Jake Tonjes, part of the our additions this year, and Jake Tonjes in spots looked great last year, filling in for Brody 100%. He caught the game-winning touchdown week 1 against the fucking Super Bowl champs 100%. But yet also, I just said George Kittle is like my age, but not as old as Lee, 100%, right? So my thing is like off camera, backstage, and me and Lee, like we've been on our dynasty shit, right? And we love Stovers. Yeah. Fuck King Sadiq because he not gonna be there. No. Hopefully we can go get Stovers. That motherfucker nastier than a motherfucker.
Stovers is basically your 1A next to Sadiq.
100%. And Stovers don't block like GKO, but Stovers is a motherfucking weapon inside, damn near all the way over the field. If y'all got some chance, go look at Eli Stovers. What is it? Vanderbilt Lee?
Vanderbilt, yeah.
Look, y'all go look at if y'all play Dynasty or fucking even in redraft, fucking he might be where depending he land on, that motherfucker is walking into a role. Go watch Stovers out of motherfucking Vanderbilt. His tape is fucking nasty, y'all.
Yeah, it is. 100%. If you can't get Sadiq, he's the next tight end there.
And
it's not even close. That's how much I'm talking about. Because I ain't gonna lie, if it's Sadiq for me, I mean, it goes Sadiq and then it goes Stowers, and then after that, there really is nobody else.
And Eli, Sadiq, right, with him running that 4.39, right. To me, and we've been talking about this shit for the last couple of weeks, Lee. I don't think that motherfucker makes it past 15. You know what I mean? So with Miami just shipping off Waddle, they need offensive playmakers 100%. Even though you got Jeff Hafley in there, but the best thing for a young quarterback
is a tight end.
Fucking tight end, 100%. Then you got your stadium mate,
the Rams,
Rams. Who, even though they drafted a tight end last year in the second round, but also Sadiq is not what Ferguson is, and they re-signed Higbee as well. But I don't think they gave. But fucking Sadiq is like an offensive weapon.
If you give Matthew Stafford a weapon like that, holy fuck!
And then, like how you just said, though, they were in on AJ Brown, and then on Tuesday's show, you also said that they were shopping Devontae in order to get the offense even better, bro. They're all in. So, in my opinion, at that 13 pick, they're either going that tight end or they're going to go one of them receivers.
Exactly.
Here with Puka going down the road, 100%.
And the Rams they have showed that they're all in. So
and then from what they did in free agency, just based on trading for Big Duffy and signing his secondary mate as well.
Yeah. Now, as for the Packers, the Rams, and the Vikings have been linked to Anthony Richardson.
The Packers and who else?
Packers, Rams, and the Vikings.
Packers, Rams, Vikings. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Packers. Oh, yeah. They all the same fucking tree, damn near.
Exactly.
The Rams and the Packers, for sure, they come from the same tree. And then KLC, I want to say he's somewhat form of that same tree as well. So, yeah, that's a damn good move for them, bro. And then with the Vikings, fucking you just got Kyler and JJ, so he just get to kick back. The Packers, they don't got no backup like that, so he get to kick back and learn up under Jay Love. So, yeah.
Love that. Now, we know that we talked about Tuesday about the Dolphins being interested in Jimmy G. They are still going to pursue that, they said. And the Raiders are interested in Joe Flacco.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
But why were they the Raiders on that right there?
Because I'm trying to be, Because I was reading. I haven't changed it around.
Hey, you in your professional mode right now, big bro. That motherfucker said the Raiders are interested in Joe Flacco.
Yes, sir.
He kept it real podcast professional right there.
I have to be that because I do want to expand it. Now, as for the Pittsburgh Steelers, they could pivot to Kirk Cousins if Rodgers doesn't return. I know we discussed that Tuesday.
Yeah.
Now,
I got a question for you.
Yes.
And and the chat can respond too. And this is one of the narratives in the mainstream media, sports media. Do you sign Kirk Cousins right now instead of waiting on Aaron Rodgers? Or is it something maybe because the Steelers haven't done nothing? They know that AR8 is coming back. He ain't AR12 no more. He AR8. So do they kind of like already know that bro coming back?
But I don't know. But I know a lot of Pittsburgh. I've seen a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers players that are getting very uncomfortable that they're doing exactly the same thing as last year, having to wait. And
what's
a lot of the
OGs, what's that OG defensive lineman name?
Is it Cam Hayward?
Hayward,
yeah.
Hayward. So you remember what Hayward said in April because Rodgers was doing the fucking McAfees and he was like, bro, is you coming or not? Pause or some shit like that. And this one, once bro finally got in there, he was finally accepted into their culture.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's don't hang us out to dry.
Yeah,
I mean, like, go ahead.
And I was just saying, because you look at it, it's like, oh, we have to work. Then we have to do the draft, the free agency. It kind of messes everything up. I used to understand what these veteran players are saying. Hey, Rodgers is holding everything standstill, you know?
Only thing that kind of gives me what feeds into me believing into the narrative that motherfucker already got something locked in is that
Pittsburgh's the only home.
They ain't brought nobody in, and the motherfucking Michael Pittman move. 100%. Michael Pittman, that move wasn't no big ass move. Pause. 100%.
No,
because they gave up the second for Brad last year. Hey, it's my bad, y'all. Then when you bring in Michael Pittman, you know what I mean? That's showing that, yeah, they trying to add to this off. And you brought in Rico as well. You know what I mean?
So they added to the offense. Exactly. Now, also, the Ravens have serious interest in wide receiver Stephon Diggs.
Who?
The Ravens.
Oh, shit.
And the Chargers are very interested in Joanna Jennings.
Oh, I love that for y'all, bro. 100%, bro. Another big body out there. But see, that's the thing, though, with the Keenan shit, right? Like how you led off with Keenan maybe being rumored back to y'all. Only thing is, Joanna, they're going to bring him in for at least 15 mil a season.
I know he was looking for 20, but teams that are monitoring him, which is the Chargers and the Titans, will not sign him unless he comes down in this price.
No, 100%. Yeah, because that motherfucker is like 28, 29 years old. But my thing is like how when you was just talking about OG Keenan Allen come back. Pause. That's stopping our progression from seeing what the KLS and the Trey Harris is 100% on top of, you know, the Gatson and all that 100%. And even though y'all got money, it's like, nah, y'all don't gotta bring in fucking Joanna to, you know, take away from these young brothers, even though I would love that because, you know, I got Herbert as one of my motherfucking favorite quarterbacks in fantasy going into this year, just based off the McDaniel addition. Now you add more weapons to bruh 100%. So yeah, but you know, I got shares in Trey Harris and KLS. So for fantasy wise, it's a double-edged sword because any additions to your offense is going to help my Herbert shares as well.
Now, as for the Giants and the Browns, they're going to be targeting wide receiver Carnell Tate in the draft.
Giants and the Browns. So,
yes.
No, Jay Love for the Browns. I mean, for the Giants.
No, because they said Adam Schefter said the Jeremiah Love sweepstakes starts at 5 to 9.
So starting at 5,
which is the Giants.
They can trade down with maybe one of them teams that's in the top 10 and still get one of them wide receivers and trade down if they're not into J Love. So hopefully that happens and our Scatterboo shares continue to rise because just the rumors of him falling to the Giants got your Scatterboo shares kind of like teetering right now. And I do not like that, bro. I swear to you, I am not going to lie.
Now, as for Deebo Samuel, he's been linked to the Packers, the Titans, and the Chargers.
Man, don't nobody want that motherfucker, man.
No.
That motherfucker was forced into them 73 receptions last year. They didn't have nobody over there in Washington, bro. That motherfucker was forced into the motherfuckers. I love you, Debo. Appreciate you, everything you did as a gang member. But fantasy-wise in 2026, I didn't even draft you last year, and you did produce last year, but you're definitely not on my radar in 2026, wherever you go. And it better not be back home in Santa Clara. Please.
Derek
John,
says I don't
go.
want. Derek says I don't want Diggs to the Ravens. That is where wide receivers go to die. Then Derek says don't like that. My Diggs in the Chen Wealth. Then Peacock says the Texans should sign D-Hop again and let him retire in Houston.
Talk that shit, Peacock. Go ahead and let him teach all them young bulls over there 100%. Because and Peacock can contest to this, or he can concur to this.
Peacock, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like the shit they're saying about Keenan coming back. I don't really think that's a good idea.
Look,
let me see KLS. Let me see Trey Harris. We wasted I don't want to waste a second round pick on Trey Harris. I want to see what he has.
Hey, Peacock, like I was finna say, bro, that motherfucker D-Hop fantasy wise has been quarterback proof his whole fucking career in Houston, huh? Peacock could tell us every fucking quarterback and every fucking quarterback that he caught a touchdown from in the state of Texas, bro, in the 713, and it's been a whole shitload of them motherfuckers, and that motherfucker been producing fantasy-wise for us for his whole 7-8 years in fucking Houston, 100%. D-Hop was one of the most quarterback-proof wide receivers in fantasy for us, bro, for these last 10 years, dog, 100%.
Now, as for some draft news, visits, and workouts, offensive lineman.
Hold on.
Draft.
See if we got something like that.
Draft.
No, we ain't gonna.
No.
League business, injury updates. Nah, fuck it. My bad, big bro.
It's all right. Well, offensive lineman Alex Harkey from Oregon has private workouts with 4 teams. Carson Beck, which is your man from Miami, he's having his second Steelers top 30 visit.
Wait. For real? And do you know how many top 30 visits you get? Or no, that's a dumbass question. You only get 30 visits.
Yeah, well, this is his second visit with the Steelers.
So if it's only 30 visits, they use 2 visits on him?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And
that was a dumb question. Even though my teachers, I remember them saying, "Oh, there was never such thing as a dumb." That was a dumb question, y'all.
Now, as for wide receiver Denzel,
clip that.
Yeah. As for wide receiver Denzel Boston, he has visits with 12 different teams.
Yeah, that motherfucker's a first round wide receiver for sure.
As for cornerback Jalen Kilgore, has visits with the Eagles, Texans, Panthers, and the Colts and the Seahawks.
Oh yeah, Seahawks. They lost. They cornered Reek Woolen to the Eagles. Shit, I never heard of bruh, but he sounded like he fits a lot of they motherfucking schemes. Them teams that got great defenses for sure. What school you said he's from?
He's from I forget cornerback. I forget where. I think he was in Oregon. I'm not sure if it's Oregon or something like that. But as for the offensive guard from Penn State, Lone, he has visits with the Vega Lone.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
He has visits with the Eagles, Chargers, and Ravens over the next couple days.
So Ravens at 14. They still got Max Crosby. Eagles is in the 20s.
And the Chargers,
y'all in the 20s as
22.
Well. He's not allowed. He
ain't laughing there unless
the Eagles and the Chargers. Y'all not getting him.
No,
100%.
I think. As for the Bears, they're hosting offensive lineman Jager Burton, and the Patriots are hosting Adam Randall, running back.
These is rookies.
Yeah, and the 49ers are hosting wide receiver Casey Concepcion.
Yeah, I did see that as well. 100%. That motherfucker is an all-purpose wide receiver. He's punt returning, kick returning, do it all wide receiver. He does have last year. I want to say he had like 8 drops, 100%. You know what I mean? So one of the things he does bring into going into his draft analysis is that the boy does drop balls, pause 100%. But for us to be picking at 27, he's not one of them top tier wide receivers. I will wait on him. He's not the wide receiver that I want at 27.
Now there is a wide receiver in this draft. His name is Chris Bell from Louisville, who tore his ACL, is ahead of schedule, expected full clearance by training camp, and is still viewed as a potential first round pick.
100%. So from from before you said this, he's been rumored as a second-round pick because of the ACL, right? So I was watching tape on that motherfucker, right?
I watched him yesterday.
That motherfucker he's taking 7-yard slants, going to house 65 yards. 100%. That motherfucker is a not a big body, but a nice frame, wide receiver that can bully motherfuckers and has the ability to take it from anywhere on the house and anywhere on the field and make plays from anywhere on the field.
I was watching a video that he posted or his team posted, and he was cutting.
Yeah, he's nasty,
like
bro.
He was jumping, cutting like nothing had happened.
Yeah, that motherfucker nasty, dog. 100%.
Now the mock draft trends, they have Sadiq to the Rams at 13. Carnell Tate.
Hey, I just said that, bro. That's one of the ones that I've been seeing, bro. Facts, my bad.
And Carnell Tate to the Giants at 5. And the Patriots have edge Mason Thomas. R. Mason they have the Patriots.
R. Mason Thomas.
Yeah, R. Mason,
I have been hearing about him. My bad.
Yeah. Now, as for Andy Reid, he's expected to use the Wildcat packages with Justin Fields.
That shit is crazy, bro. So, Andy Reid has, brought in Michael Vick after Michael Vick had went through what he went through 100%, you know what I mean? Andy Reid has experience with Donovan McNabb 100%. Andy Reid has experience with Alex Smith, bringing him out of San Francisco and getting him into the playoffs 100%. So, yeah, it's a good thing that Justin Fields gets to work with Bieniemy and fucking cheeseburgers and nuggies 100%, you know what I mean? Because he gets to learn how to play the position, and he don't got to worry about Pat Mahomes in April, in May, in June, in July, in August, because Pat Mahomes is still trying to recover. So he gets 6 months of straight number 1 reps up under the best football coach in the league right now for the last 6-7 years. 100%.
How much time do you think Patty Mahomes misses? A few games?
I say he's back, bro. He's back at week 1. Oh, my mama. That motherfucker ain't missing no games. 100%.
Now, as
for you know what? One thing, Lee. Hold on. I'm glad you said that. Oh, shit. Give me 2 seconds, bro. Go ahead. Keep going. Pause.
Now, as for Jeremiah Smith, who's coming out next year in the draft, he wants to be drafted by the Dolphins because he's from Miami.
That motherfucker ain't making it to what pick they got, number 11?
Yeah, he doesn't come up. Jeremiah Smith doesn't come out till next year though.
Oh, Jeremiah Smith, my bad. Yeah. The Ohio State wide receiver.
Now, as for Lamar Jackson, Action Jackson has taken up boxing for conditioning this year. I'm surprised that the team
hands and the feet.
Yeah, but I'm surprised to letting him do that because he's a quarterback throwing with his hands, with gloves on.
The hands and the feet, bro.
Yes,
hey, they need to teach him on how to slide into third base or slide into first base, slide into home plate instead of trying to be a fucking crash out.
And Derek says D-Hop was good until he went to the Ravens last year. Hence why I don't want Diggs there. Peacock says we need cornerback of depth. The drop off from the starters is crazy.
Yeah, I love. So you got Reed. You brought in Reed 100%. You know, I mean that definitely. I mean, even when they brought in CJ, that let y'all know that y'all still wanted to bring in depth 100%.
And then
you know what I mean. So yeah, for sure, bro.
And Bogey says Matt Nagy is an Andy Reid disciple. He also drafted Justin Fields, so he should be theoretically know that system.
There it is, there, bro.
Now, as for Hollywood Brown, he credits Jalen Hurts' deep ball pause for the Eagles' move he made.
Say that again.
Hollywood Brown credits Jalen Hurts' deep ball
for
the Eagles' move pause. Yeah, that's what he credits. Now, as for I need that league drop if you have it.
Big bro.
Thank you, sir. Here is some big news here. The NFL is preparing for replacement officials if the CBA is not reached. They have already reached out to college referees to possibly bring them in if they don't get a deal in place.
Wasn't that a few years ago? They was just going through the same shit.
The last time we dealt with that was 2012, I think was.
Oh, 2012?
2012, that's when they're, yeah.
Tell me if you can read what this says.
I really can't, to be honest with you.
So remember how I told you I got the Ultra Flares?
Yeah.
That motherfucker says Kermit's dad.
What?
That's Kermit's dad. That's Pat Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes Sr.
You know, my mama did the DUI king.
we don't condone that on this channel, but to say
no, for sure. But that is the dad.
Yeah,
hold on.
Yeah. He was a great pitcher. I ain't gonna lie, but my
mama, that motherfucker. Hey, when I seen that motherfucker, I started crying when that motherfucker was in there.
I'll trade you.
Come on, whole world, bruh.
Now, as for the NFLPA, they elected J.C. Treader as the executive director of the NFLPA.
Yeah, that motherfucker, J.C. Trotter. If you go watch, and I'm a big fan of Pablo Torre.
Is it
Pablo
Treader
Torre,
or Trotter?
Yeah, he was an offensive lineman for the Browns, but J.C. Trotter name comes up in the in the fucking players union shit, right? So go if y'all can go type in Pablo Torre. He used to work for ESPN. He's an investigative reporter, man. Go watch Pablo Torre's investigation on the NFLPA shit, and J.C. Trotter name come up allegedly. But yeah.
Now, as for the competition committee, proposals will be coming next week. That's at the owners' meeting, so we'll have a lot of that stuff, rule changes and all kind of stuff coming out next week, possibly. I know this, and the Steelers and the Browns have submitted rule proposals. Now, as for the owners are set to vote on the Raiders' succession plan, Egan Durbin is buying a small stake of the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, from what's his name, from Davis. He's buying I think a 6% share. But
wait. Say that one more time, big bro. I missed that.
The owners are expected to vote on the Raiders succession plan. Egan Durbin stake option. He's going to buy a boatload of shares from the owner, the Raiders owner. I think it's 6 to 7% shares. But he's
how many? What you say the percentage was?
I think it's 6 to 7%.
Yeah, because you only have to have majority owner. I want to say it's like 30-40% majority to be the owner. 100%. I just seen that not too long ago.
He did say he's not selling the team, but if it comes a time down the road, if he does, but that'll be voted on. But I think it's 6 to 7%. I believe it was.
What's up, Bo?
What's up? It's the 51-49 is already.
Nah, I just seen something not too long ago because damn, I wish I would have seen, but it was just something about 40%, bro. You only got to have minimum 40% to be the majority owner. Yeah, just based on the way that you break it down. I just seen that.
You're right. No, this is the fact, because if you have 40%, somebody else got to have 41, or otherwise the other 60% could be made up of groups. You know what I mean?
Now, shout out to the Ginger Ninja for correcting me this morning while I was doing the retirements. Logan Wilson retired after 6 seasons. What? Wide receiver T.Y. Hilton retired after 11 seasons. What? Bart Scott retired. And Dennis corrected me. Lee, you forgot my Vikings. Adam Thielen announced his retirement from the NFL, as did C.J. Ham announced his retirement.
Not C.J. Ham.
So thank you, Dennis, for that this morning. It's all good. But I'm human. I'm not a robot all the time. I do forget things. Now, as for miscellaneous news, the Rams withdrew competition proposals for about Week 16 controversies. I guess that 2-point conversion. And Caleb Williams filed trademark for Iceman, and he filed another trademark for his. Oh
my God.
Yeah.
You know what that means, right? Because Drake's trying to drop this album called Iceman. So no, I think that's why that's like a thing. Like he's trying to trademark Iceman.
And he trademarked also, I guess, hold on.
I think Caleb's been Iceman like his whole I think that's been his nickname as a football player for a long time. So I would be pretty annoyed too if some Drake just all of a sudden, I'm Iceman now. And it's like, bro, you are not ice cold, Drake. You are lukewarm at best.
And also Tom Brady is open to would like to be the flag football quarterback in the 2028 Olympics.
Hey, I caught this. But I had him competing in it because I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? He got a quick ass release. I'm pretty sure that would still be relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're not getting hit, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's this? Derek said, yeah, Pat Mahomes card, yeah. Peacock goes, Val Kilmer is the original Iceman in Top Gun, and Top Gun. Top Gun, yeah. He was, yeah.
He's
that's
the
right.
Iceman.
Yes, man. Yeah. And that's all the news.
I'm totally Maverick.
Now, also, JD and I might go live tomorrow if for the flag football game, possibly.
Word.
Possibly.
I might tap in with y'all. I'm gonna be in a lab tonight and tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow's actually up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
But because someone actually might get in there. But yeah, I'll tap in with y'all.
Yeah, that's true. Peacock says, "Hell yeah, Brady would kill in flag football, except for when they need him to run."
Yeah, for real, huh? I didn't think about that part.
Yeah, man.
You know what though? Just do a lot of PEDs right now. Right?
Yeah, that's probably possibly there.
It is. Look, PEDs are great.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, we my bad. This motherfucking I just had to man, I was doing the last little load of laundry. But you know what I mean? I'm supposed to be out there already right now. It's good though.
Is this for a new?
I won't just touch down to the studio and start drinking right away because I like drinking